Hi guys, I'm ExactChaos and this is the third episode of News Tower. This is the chaotic times, our little news empire, and we're going along strongly. I think this is our third week, I think. And we've got a few things that we need to do. So in terms of getting them extra subscribers, we need to... And talking about subscribers, if you haven't subscribed yet to this channel, please hit that subscribe button right now. I would like some extra subscribers too. So, extra subscribers for us will be in the form of a society piece, which we have in the drawer, but this one now has the old news tag. Potentially we'll find something new. And we need a tragic story as well, which I'm pretty sure we will find, and print at least one mafia article. Okay, so there's been a patch as well, and it's had a number of little bug fixes, I've been told, or I've seen in the notes, but... all good. We'll have to just keep playing and see how it goes. So, straight away, because we want society, and do we know where this is likely to find? In sports. Okay. So, we will focus our attention on sports and society. There's 9 articles to be found. We undoubtedly, we won't be able to do all of them, I think. Considering we're actively busy doing some other ones at the same time. But that's okay. We'll keep going. So, let's start things there. We've got a reasonable amount of money. We probably need a bit of a paper delivery. So let's go with a slightly bigger stack of paper. And did we have anything else we wanted to do in this episode over here? We are working our way to some extra stuff. Okay, we've got our first one here. So let's see who we're getting onto this job. Immediately, we've got our story here with regards to the mafia article. So we'll go ahead and grab that. So we've got that in the drawer, the article drawer. Kind of liking our little setup here. There's still a bit of room for expansion. Let's have a look. This is a society piece, and it's going to give us object. So we're definitely heading that way. Ooh, our society people are in pretty good shape. Lots of buffs there. Lots of buffs. Let's grab that. And another one, a political story over here. Or a sports story for that matter. I think we'll go for the sports direction. Just because we can get the extra tag. And obviously it'll buff with our other sports stories. So let's grab Paulina into that direction and get the sports story going. That's pretty cool. We should be fairly close. Well, not close to finishing them at all. Some of our other stories should be a little bit closer to concluding. Oh, some of these things are actually still going to take a long time. Crime stories over there. Yeah, interesting. So, yeah, okay, well, let's keep going. I don't know if we're going to build anything just yet, is my thinking. So let's add some paper to the mix over here. Right, I think we'll go like that much. And then we'll just leave one there so in case someone needs paper somewhere. Okay, we need to go and see what object we've got. So we'll add this to the mix. Oh, world map. Oh, world map? Okay, so that's going to buff. It's a pretty significant buff on some of our people. Let's head into it straight away to add that buff to the mix. Okay, it's these guys needing that buff. Okay. I think, let's try and move these out of the way a tad. Well, let's do that as a starting point. Get our world map going. All 3 of them can benefit from that world map over there. What we'll do is we'll move it in there, and we'll bring this a little bit closer. Yeah, we can't really do too much more with it. Let's just switch this on so we can see. We still have a bit of noise here. If we move the clock to the middle there, is there anything else we can do for noise? We can give them the industrial wallpaper. Maybe we should do that. It's not ideal. But anyway, we'll do that so that we can get that noise out of the way. We don't want them to be completely distracted or kind of suffering some penalties due to that. Okay, so things are moving along. We've got done over here, so we'll move into the next piece of this puzzle. We do need to, however, wait for someone to drop off their stuff over here. Here they come. Okay, good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. So someone should be available. Yes, Alexandra can jump into that straight away, add that extra tag for us. Let's speed that up a little bit. Okay, we found another couple of stories. Another society piece with double tags. I think that's okay. We will... What's the other one we're after? Also society. So we'll pop that one in there. This is Beth. Beth is doing that one. And over here, we've got society, then followed by influence. I like it. Or a silver tag over here. Anyway, we will start it off over here, and then we'll continue on to add some more tags to the mix there. Things are still going super great at the moment. Okay, we've got another story. Oh, hang on, I should have looked at this a little earlier. Okay, so 2 influence points is super important. I think it's more critical than the educational item here. We don't have a requirement for the educational piece. We'll get the extra tag, even though it's a bronze tag, so not as valuable as that one, but the influence points are super valuable. But let's just still waiting on them to return. Now over here, this is the tragedy story that we're after. So let's get those two return. Here they go. They're both in here, I think. Let's just double check what we're after here. We're after this one. We'll get Beth to head on this way. Okay, and then we'll come to this one in a minute. Let's go over here. We want the tragedy story. So we'll get Edith to head over here for the tragic story. And then we'll come and have a look at what else we have available. No, this is this one. Let's see the entertainment piece. Now we can either go political or entertainment. Both are options for us straight away. I guess we'll do what? Doesn't really matter. Let's just keep sending Polina out to maybe the entertainment story. Okay? We'll do that. So at least we're running these stories. We need that extra telegraph desk, and I do wonder that we're going to be able to fit anything in here. I do wonder. Our money is in reasonable shape. We still don't have anybody that kind of manually stocks these things. I may as well just grab and put that paper in there. Everybody else should still have reasonable amounts of paper. I had pretty big stacks. So here comes some more people bringing some stuff in. Let's have a look what's going on over here. Okay, so we've got a crime story. Let's have a look. What is this? This is censorship. Not sure about that one. This one, however, gives us a silver tag plus an alarming, which I think we do have other alarming items in there. We also have a risk of mobster activity, which for now, I don't really have a way of countering that if we have a bunch of mobsters come to our place of business. So I think we may ignore this one for now and head straight into, or to be honest, let's skip this one altogether, because that tag's not going to give us anything. To be honest, it's negative if we print that. So let's skip this one altogether for the time being. And then over here, yes, we definitely want another object. Definitely. So let's keep moving here. So, we're all out of stories. We've got all of the stories covered. Okay, now, what we need to have a look at now, we've got a couple of days left, so let's quickly close out this one and open up here. See that we've got all of our stories in the bag. So we have a society piece, absolutely. We have the mafia story ready to go. So the only one we're missing is the tragic story. And currently that one is due to finish off in is this? Sloppy production? That's not cool. Why did we get sloppy production? Why? I wish I knew. Okay, what we're after. Sorry, we're after this one. So I think we're going to go ahead and prioritize that one so we get that one out the door. What I'm also keen on doing is prioritize this one so we can get so we can get the influence pieces out. So, but both of them should be done. Oh, there's some more activity here for us. Oh yeah, we just want to see what this is. What did we get? A metal slug trolley, which gives us buffs both the typesetting and the assembly. And I guess what I'm going to do is I'm going to straight away build a couple of those so we can remove the sloppy stuff. Okay, so let's quickly pop in here. I may as well keep it going. We've got the new metal slug trolley. So can we squeeze it in there? Yep, squeeze it in there, buff it straight away. What we'll do is we'll do the same thing on this side. And we need to move a little bit more. Like so. And we'll add it there. Perfect. So buff these guys, buff away. Hopefully that reduces any sloppiness that we may experience going down. I don't know why what the cause of that sloppiness, but we'll keep an eye on that. Excellent. So money is looking okay. We're holding up. We've got a bit of influence coming in. We will be using that influence pretty shortly. Let's speed things along a little bit. We've got that one's on Sunday, and this one is on Sunday. So all of them, and this one's on Sunday. All of them are on Sunday, and we won't be able to run all of them, of course. And so there's a question mark here. Can I actually halt it? Can I say, can I stop it? Can I say, let's pause this thing? I don't think I can. I don't think there's a way for me to say, okay, guys, let's pause it unless can I pause it? Can I not do anything? Let's not worry about that then. Let's just move it through. We'll get all of it done because it doesn't really matter. So let's just get the best stories in the paper. And whether we're going to use all of them, we'll keep an eye. Just want to see. We've got one more story left that needs to finish off, and it's ready. So that's all of our stories ready to go. So let us do the best we can with our layout. So we are firstly after the big ticket items, so dual stories. And let's start by looking at these guys. So if we were to, lots of society pieces here. None of them have duplicate kind of items. But anyway, let's have a look there. So we add that one. I'm not sure that's giving us any extra stuff. We'll add the tragedy item, and we'll add this item here as well, right? That gives us a pretty reasonable one, and we've added a double tag combo tags in here as well. Next page is our only page, so let's see what else we need to do. We do need to run the Mafia story, which is a sports story. So let's see. We look at what we have available from a sports perspective. It's these three, basically. Like, I'm guessing that's what we're going to run, right? Even though we have a sloppy piece there. We won't do that one on the big ticket one. So if we do this one, I don't think that gives us much, right? So this one actually needs to go over there. Then this one with the 2 tags needs to go in here to give us a little bit more. And that one with the 2 tags over there. And I think we've got 1. So minus 1,000 there. And that's it. Unfortunately, we've got lots of stories here that we're not running. At least all of them have 2 tags, right? All of them have 2 tags plus a bit of influence as well. So that's going to be our stories right there. It's pretty good, I think. If we flip this board over, you can see we're only running society and sport at the moment. Nothing else. Is this number of influence points in the newspaper? Wow, I like that. I guess that's 1 there. 2 there times 3. Oh, no, it's 2 there times 3. Oh, that's the one. We should be... The times 3 in there is amazing. Absolutely amazing. I think that's what it's from. Absolutely, that's what we need to be doing. Okay, let's start that print. We've got plenty of paper going. Absolutely great. Great. Love it. Let's run that through. And we have 5,000 papers sold. I think that must have been a record sales. No, it wasn't. Interesting. Good number that. We've got a little bit of extra cash here, which is never bad. We added the extra 2,000 subscribers. We've got an influence point there and influence point there. So influence is going to start ramping up quite a bit. We could actually look at expanding our operation a little bit. Money, I think, now is a bit of the problem. Ooh, we actually kept our expenses at the same. We didn't really add any people to the mix. That's a good number for us there. Starting to slowly creep up a little bit. Let's leave the recap and see what our next activities. Oh, we don't have... Oh, we've got this guy. Mariners Harbor Firehouse. What do we have here? This item gives us plus society buff. And this gives us generate content over to obituary desk. Society stuff over time. Okay, we don't have extra kind of random room in the mix. We have a big fan over here that counters heat and smell. And we've got a big light here that gives us light but is unprestigious and requires a little bit more power than the lights we have already. So, I don't think there's anything there we're going to grab straight away. What we do want to do is we want to continue down this path. Ooh, sell 62,000 newspapers. If we don't get that done, we will have issues with mobsters coming around. But if we do get it done, that is, and we're very close to getting it done. We just need to make sure we get a couple of silver tags in there. So this time we'll have to focus our attention on it a little bit more aggressively. I think we're going to accept it. 62,000, we're not that far off. And then an extra $1,000 is not too shabby. Okay, so let's grab these guys. They want some of these tags, which are always all stuff we've seen before. Let's select that, and that'll open up the two things we're after. Look at our influence, guys. 15 influence points. I love it. I think I've figured out you just need to double up or triple up those influence points. That's a really good one. Okay, I think that's good. Let's head back into business. Okay, so next day, next week, next month. Why is it loading so long? Okay, there we go. Let's pause it straight away. So we are after, got this in the drawer. We might crime and society, entertainment and society. So let's go society, crime and entertainment for the time being, because we want entertainment there as well. Let's prioritize those items and see if we can get them moving. This person is not happy because it's all kinds of weird and craziness in there. It's too hot, it's too loud. We try to kind of manage it a little bit. It's not too extreme, but it's still an issue that we'll slowly have to deal with over time. There's some new people over here, of course. And whether we need to replace anybody now, I don't think it's quite an issue just yet. So crime has a number of stories. We are after that one. Not so much anything else, really. So let's quickly have a look at the other one. We are after this one as well. So I guess we can just do both of these stories. So let's get Paulina out this way to come and work her way this way. And here we'll need to start off with Edith potentially to unlock. And then we'll probably go that direction. Yeah, we'll have to go that direction instead. So this is actually a society piece, not a crime piece. Okay, good. Let's keep going. The other one should be done in a minute. Okay, another one is done. Another crime piece there. And this is crime and gruesome. Yes, we can do Beth. We can send Beth this way, but yeah, I think we still have a reasonable time to move that. So let's move things forward, get things moving. Okay, we've got another spot here. We will have to wait for Edith to get back so that she can... Here she is, by the way. So we'll have to wait for her to get in. Similarly, we'll have to wait for Paulina to get back to do the next piece of that story. So Edith, get in there. So we'll move you to the next item, which is this one, which will close that out for us. So let's get Edith out there. Similarly, we want Paulina to come and do the next piece of this story. And now we've got everything that we need in the drawer. So at least we can get our subscribers. Now we need to go ahead and target those silver tags. Give me those silver tags, please. So let's speed things up. Why? Oh, we found one. Let's see, an entertainment piece here with a gruesome tag. I think I'll do it because we've got a crime gruesome as well. So that's something that could be useful to us straight away. So let's Let's run that piece. Okay, we've got a political item here, which is a double tag with a single one. What is the issue here? Are we stuck getting food? Well, that's okay. Do we need that one? Do we need that one is the question. Are these double tags, from a little piece like that, I think we should try and get it. So let's should I flip it though? If I flip it, I can find something else. So let's flip it. We need silver tag, right? Let's flip it instead. Silver tag, please. No, this one, we're not going to grab that one. Over here, this is at least a double tag. So let's do that. Oh, we need to order some paper. So let's do another fairly reasonable size. So is that a paper? Don't want to do that. We have ordered paper though, so paper will arrive any minute now. Oh, these guys, we can't really afford for you to be sitting without paper. This is a bit of a tedious one. I don't want to click anybody else apart from there, and we'll throw the paper out that way. So now we've got 22 there, 48 there, and 43 there. So that's at least moving a little bit now. Okay, let's go. Okay, we've got another story out there. No silver tags yet, but let's just grab a sports story as well. Just the double tag there. Oh, we're out of stories, so potentially we didn't do enough to get to that. That is super duper unfortunate. No influence points, no silver tags. That is really unfortunate. I should have... there's a few others I should have rather had a look at. Let's get these papers in here. Oops, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to grab the extras there, put it in there, grab there, and grab there. I think that is okay. I don't think I need to buy new ones just yet. But that's unfortunate. I'm not sure. I think we'll have enough stories. Whether we've got enough tags is the bigger question. This one is finishing Friday, Saturday, 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 and Saturday. We'll have all of them done by the end of the week. So let's quickly run through that, get them all to a place where that works. 62 newspapers is 62,000 papers sold is a bit of an issue. Okay, that's the end of it. We can start the process. Okay. So we need, okay, this is a 3 tag one here. So we'll pop that one in there. That gets us pretty close. We will also do this one, and we will also do that one, which gets us to 45,000 on just the first page. I think that's pretty reasonably positioned. Okay, so that's looking reasonably good. Now, if we go to the next one, we want at least a double tag in here, and we do need this guy. And I guess what we'll do is we'll also do, I don't think we've got any other society items. Maybe do, I think we're probably better off do that and that. And that does get us to 65,000 sales. Thanks goodness for that much. Thank goodness for that. We've got one negative tag. Oh, yeah. We've got one old news, which is dropping us from 66 to 65. So thank goodness we made it. But that was cutting it a little bit fine, in my opinion. Running only one old news to get that combo tag there. Ooh, we're short on paper a little bit. I'll have to move some paper from the toilets to the newspaper machines. Okay, so that's pretty good. I think we'll be fine with that. I don't think anything better I can do here. Unfortunately, we're not getting any influence points whatsoever. So let's quickly go out of here, and we need about 17. So we're not going to be able to grab it there or there. I wish I could. So that's okay. And this is out of. Well, there's a little bit of paper there. Let's grab an extra piece here. There's a little bit of paper left there until the next round, so that should be all good. We'll run it there. That's all good now. So let's do that. Start the printing. Good. Excellent. Hopefully we're making some waves now. 65,000 newspapers sold, new record. And we made the 1,000. That is the big one. Plus, we're not getting the bad guys to come on over here. Total influence gain 3. Ah, good. I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it. Excellent, excellent. 3,000 new subscribers. Very good. And this guy is happy. Influence is going up. The mayor, I think we're going to just stick with the mob, because the mayor, I'm going to try and keep running this so we get to some of these other top items here. Get access to some other things that may be helpful to us. I'm not sure. Haven't really seen any of these other things in action yet. But as long as we can make some money at the same time, it's pretty good. Influence will become a little bit more important later, and I guess over here we get more influence, I think. Again, we've been steady with our expenses, which is great. Nice big number starting to see that now. Now, we've got 18 influence points, which we can use for a few things. And I think the first thing I am going to do, I'm going to pop in over here. The big globe gives us some more telegrapher buffs, but I don't think that's necessary. Day planner gives us some more typing and things. This could be quite useful. There's some more, a calendar that buffs these guys, and then the page module 3, which I will go ahead and grab straight away. That's the one for us. An extra page in the newspaper will go a long way to getting us more readership. Now, the radio tower gives us the extra telegraph station, and we can grab that one straight away as well. And I think, I don't have room for it, but I think I'm going to grab it just so we can run these stories out a little bit quicker. Let me obtain that one at the same time. We've got the influence points, so that's a good thing. Now we're kind of out of influence points for the time being. Okay, so where is the next thing we're going for? I think we need to make our way towards ad revenue. And we could start up a few things. Let's have a quick look. So if we look at over there, I don't think we're going to do building upgrades just yet. We don't really have the money to install stuff. We don't need some prestige right now. We don't necessarily want to unlock that just yet. Ad revenue could be interesting, but maybe not crazy important just yet. I'm not too sure. Oh, utility. Utility is down here, so we can get some improvements here. So if we go down this way, we'll activate these two. So let's do that. We'll grab New Door Beach. Ooh, educational. So there's quite a bit of tags here that we need to have a look at. But let's give it a try. I think we can make it work. Before we do that though, let's have a quick look at what they're after. Oh yeah, this is an easy one. We're gonna accept that straight away, and we're gonna grab that one, and we're gonna head right into it. Let's do it. I think we'll do another week, and then I'm going to end the episode. Okay, so let's pause it there. Okay. What I am thinking is a bit of a moving up there. Okay. We'll move this one over here, and we'll push this door all the way to the edge there. And then the plan is, right, move everything over. So let's do that. Let's do this. Let's move all of these people over first, right? Let's do that. Again, not great. Oh, it actually worked. Let's do that. 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 Okay. And then everything needs to move on over here. That's okay. That's not bad. That one over there. I think this is okay. And we just want to do a bit of this. And that should give everybody the same buffs. And then if we move this one over a little bit, I think that's fine. Yeah, that's okay. It's a little bit of extra room over here, actually. Hang on. I don't think Well, we could move this one back and bring this one back a little bit. I think we might do that, to be honest. So let's move. Man, why is it doing that for me? Can I move this one over a little? I can. Let's do that. This is annoying. Do that. Move this one over here. Move this one in there. Move that one like so and like so. And like so and like so. A little bit tedious. Okay. It's okay. We'll bring this one in a little bit. We'll make sure. Oh, hang on. Something like that. And then something like this. And something like this. Actually, just needed the one, to be honest. These are okay and these are okay. They should all be fine, right? And what I'll do then is we'll bring this door back just a tad so we have a little bit of extra room there. Okay, beautiful. Now let's get the extra desk in here. There's lots of things. I'm hoping I can afford all of this. 1,000 over there. Plus the extra telegraphing station, which is 750. A lot of money. And we need a telegrapher. We don't have one. We don't want to spend. Let's not spend the money just yet. Let's get the other stuff built first. I also will need to just quickly fix the rest of this for about 50. Now we've got a situation where we can buff all of them. Haha! I like it. I like it. Okay, and we can bring this in a little closer to acousticize things a little bit better. So that's looking pretty good. Now, here, we may move the vent up a little bit. I'm thinking we'll move this one over a tad. We'll bring this one in, we'll bring that one in, and we'll move this vent up again. We'll move this one over there, and we'll do that. And we'll move this acoustic panel potentially up here, and we'll find that extra page in there, right? So this is what we can do. Unfortunately, it is becoming a bit heated in here due to proximity here. If we take this one out a little bit, and we just move this one over a tad there. Yes, now we have room. Well, for multiple vents in there, but we can put these guys in place here. So let's do that and that and this. We'll put more vents in here if we need to. I'll just leave it for the time being. We do want to quickly do probably one large delivery there. And I guess that's okay. So now we're ready to do 3 pages, which is awesome. I also want to hire another telegrapher. Can we do a spin and find someone with a bit more skill? I'll take what's her name? Charlene over here. After 1 spin, that's fine. And what I would like to do is buff Charlene a little bit with an extra globe on her desk. Right, that is pretty stuff over there. So straight away, we're ready to go. We've got the paper delivery coming in. We could add a bit more acoustic and venting in here. So let's have a look. So crime and society, where is this going to come from? Economy and society. And this one is going to come from sports. So we're after economy, society, and sports as a starting point. There's 9, which is exactly the right amount for a 3-page paper. So we'll jump into that straight away and see how we go. We should have enough reporters to cover it, but we'll need to be a little bit mindful of things. Okay, we've got a couple of stories that we can have a look straight away. So tragedy strikes off I can't even say that. Some other coastline. So we have a tragic story that we would need. It will have a hopeful tag as well. The 3 tags, but it's a 3-long approach there. Then we also have the sports story, which is the mafia story, but it does come at the risk of injury. I don't think we can not do that. What else do we have? This is also a tag we need, right? We need this tag over here. So I guess this one is something we should jump into straight away. So let's get Edith out there to work on that one. Over here, we don't need any of these tags, but there are multiple tags that would be quite useful for us to have. I don't know why crime has popped up so quickly here, but we do need this one. We need this one. So I'm going to go ahead and send Alexandra over. No, maybe I should send... Yeah, let's send Alexandra... No, let's send Paulina over. And hopefully, Paulina's not going to end up in hospital. She is. How many days? 4 days in hospital. Really can't afford to have Paulina out of action for that long. And now we're going to have Alexandra do that one for us. Now, this one, coming back to it, 3 stories like this. I think I may as well make a start on it. Let's do that. Let's get going. This one as well, we can't really do this one. This will have 4 tags over 2 story items, which is actually pretty good, but it's not something we're after. Let's clear that one out. We'll give that one a miss, unfortunately. Another crime story, which is not what I'm not prioritizing crime, am I? I'm not. So why? Oh, we're practically out. Anyway, let's have a look. Wow. To get to that tag, there's a lot of work for us. And we don't even have anybody to make a start on it yet. So it is a little bit dicey for us at the moment. Okay, let's have a look what's happening over here. Okay, so we've got Beth on her way back, and Beth can make a start on that one. So I'm not going to use Beth here, I think. I'll wait a little bit with that one, and we'll head off starting to make some other stuff happen. Yeah, that's the Beth one. 2 more stories are on the way. So Beth, can you please head on over this way? Right, so we could make a start over here. This is a bit of a challenge. That one is a bit of a challenge. Over here, we'll have to get Edith to go back to this one. And she should be there quickly. Now, we've got a couple of extras here. This is not bad, but I don't think we're going to be able to do that. And this one is reasonable, but again, we're struck out on people, all right? So let's wait until we get a few drop-offs here. Okay, Edith, get back out there and get us to that tragedy one. And these are still out, right? And we still have like 4 days left on one of our reporters. We are going to struggle here. We're definitely going to struggle. Okay, this is going to be a bit of an issue, right? We'll have to wait for Beth to come back in. And we are going to risk mobsters here, hopefully. Okay, Beth, you're just going to have to do it. Let's be lucky. Let's be lucky. Oh, jeez. 2 mobsters. The mobsters are going to break our stuff, right? And we don't have anybody to counter it for the time being. At least Beth is on her way doing her business. Here they come. Damn mobsters. Okay, so they're going to come in here and really freak our people out. Let's get the toilet some paper and we'll load the rest up over here. I may as well... Hang on, let's just see if we need to send someone out at the moment. We have no one ready to go yet, but Edith should be hopefully not too terrorized. Don't have anybody for that one. We could send Alexandra out to that one, or Edith needs to go to this one. So Edith needs to wait for this one, so she can't go out here or there. Ooh, we need this one as well. So I guess we'll just have to wait. So Edith will go to this one, and then Beth will have to go to that one. And then we don't have anybody here yet, and we can send Alexandra out to do this one. Let's do that. These mobsters. So now they're going to come and harass our people, break our stuff. Everybody is quite unhappy. Hopefully they'll now leave. Who do we have here? Do we have Edith ready to go? Edith, make your way out there. We'll have to wait for Beth to come back to do that one. And over here, we're still out of luck. And over here, we're almost done. Okay. Have we... Okay. think, yeah, the mobsters have done their thing, right? They've left us a B. We do have someone that can go ahead and fix up the rest of the stuff there. Now let's have a look here. We're all having to wait on this side. This is getting done. We've got 2 more stories left, which should slowly make their way out of there. I think we're actually in a reasonable spot, even though it's not great. Alexandra will send you there, get the extra tags there. Over here we have Beth ready to go, and oh my goodness, please don't get arrested. Please, can we be lucky this time? 4 days in jail. My goodness, we are really out of luck with this stuff, right? Everything has been... What does that mean? Are they gonna process to release? No idea. No idea how I counted that. I don't have lawyers or anything just yet. Oh, this is a lawsuit or something of the sort. If we can come up over here, Edith is ready to go. So please, Edith, get on that straight away, ASAP. And we'll need to prioritize the hell out of that. This guy, prioritize a big time. Please, please, please. 2.5 days is barely going to be able to cut it. But that is a top priority for us. And I don't think we've got to even fill this paper. Even though we've got the 3rd page there, we're still out of luck here. Because there's stuff that we still haven't gone and done. So Alexandra can go and grab this one. Potentially we can get that one done. And over here we can get Paulina to do this one. Maybe we can get those 2 done as well. Maybe. Our typesetting is a little bit of a challenge, but we've got all of those sorted, plus we've got that one sorted. Let's quickly do another acoustic panel in here, please. I want to do acoustic panel in there, and then I want to do some heat countering stuff, right? So if we add just basically a bunch of these guys. It's pretty pricey. I'll just do... Yeah, I don't know if we're going to be able to do much more. I'll need to do some fans in here at some point. For now, it should be okay. Another acoustic panel in here, maybe. Yeah, okay. At least we've got the noise sorted out. Okay, so let's just quickly have a look. So the one we're after is this one. What is our date there? Monday, 1:20 a.m. That is not quite good enough. That is not quite good enough. Is the reporting at least done on it? I guess it's arriving here now. So let's quickly see. Okay, so let's quickly pop back in here. This one is what is happening here. So we are in the typesetter here, the assembler over there, 1.5 days is getting us to... Oh, is getting us to Sunday. Very, very late on Sunday. Get going, get going. This is why you need these setters down here. If they were up there, we'd never make it. Let's run it into Sunday. We'll have a quick look where that is at. It's this one. Still making it. It's getting a little bit better, actually. A little bit better. Please, please prioritize that. What you can do is, right, we can trim out a piece of the story, right? So if we needed to, we could trim out that piece, but that piece is not the problem. Oh, yeah, this piece is the problem. If we trim that out, we don't get that. So that is the challenge, right? That was the problem with that story. And how that one worked. Okay, let's see where's that at now. 15 hours. Back to Monday. Back to Monday. Back to Monday. What are you working on? Mildred, what are you working on? Can I understand which story are you working on, Mildred? Do we have any way? We know who's working on this story. It has to be Mildred, right? No one is working it. Where is this person? Bernie, do your work, man. Where is the story that I'm after? Right? Where are we? Are we working on it? Yes, we're working on it, and we are back to Sunday evening. My goodness. See, a little bit of micromanagement can actually get you across the line, right? A little bit of micromanagement can get you there. It is touch and go. I'm not too fussed about the other stories if we can get that one done. Just because it was stuck there and no one was, I guess he was heading over there to collect it, but I was kind of babysitting that story myself. Still looking good. Keep doing your thing. Yeah, they take so long to walk across that it's really ridiculous. So these two stories will have to go to the next day. 1, 2. Yeah, we're gonna be 2 stories short, basically. But I think we managed to get our story out. Okay, so that one's got the silver tag, so it's going to go in there straight away to get us up to that reasonable number there. Then we will want to kind of partner it with some other stuff, right? So certainly this. Is there anything else we can partner it with? Maybe a little bit of that, maybe a little bit of this. Not really, actually. Let's do a little bit of society and at least... Oh, yeah. It's partnering. It's partnering quite nicely there. What else would we like to partner it with? We can partner it with crime, but we don't have any. Any other hopeful stories? Not on your life. Okay. Let's move on to the next one. So now we want to double tag over here that we can put with these other guys. So we'll do maybe this one. And we'll do that one. Okay, and we'll go to the last page. And we want a bit of a double tag in here again. So I guess we're just going to basically do that one. We're going to do this one. So we've got all 4 of those in place. And then if we go back, I think we can run this one in here and get some extra double tagging. To go up to 100,000, and look how much paper shortage we are. 100,000 in print now that we've got the extra page. So how many did we miss out on? 2 stories, including one on the front page. So these 2 would have been pretty close to getting done if we weren't so unlucky with these things, right? The hospitalization and the arrest, I think we would have got there, but we were a little bit unlucky. So let's quickly have a look. We need a bit more paper. We'll put that in there, and we're still short paper, right? We need a bit more paper in there. I wish we could do that. So now we've got no paper in the bathrooms. We'll need to order some paper straight away. There's no extra stacks here, right? I wish I could just split these ones. Anyway, it's not the end of the world. We will do that. So we're ready to go. This should be all fine. Ready, start. Go and go. So unfortunately, if we had some ads we could put in there, maybe that would be useful. But for now, at least we're running 3 pages. Okay, a longish episode because I've been all into it, and it's been actually quite stressful to get this one out, but quite a nice new sales number over there. Hopefully that gives us lots and lots of money. Yeah, good stuff, good stuff. Really starting to snowball now. And extra... pretty good on our extra subscribers. We're making it every time, but it was pretty close. I might say this happened. We're getting our influence. We're getting our money. That's good. Yeah, we're gonna not use the mayor at all. I think we're just gonna try and make a run up here and see what that looks like. It's a little bit more costly because we've added some more equipment to the mix. You need to keep that in mind. 3,500, not too shabby. More people here. We've now got Coney Island and Princess Bay Lighthouse, where we can get some cheaper travel and some stuff that we can put in the office if we need to. Over here, we can get some buffs for our utility teams, including toolboxes, broom stands, things like that, which is useful. We need to start adding that up again a little bit more. Interesting. Okay, so we have nothing from these guys. So we need actually to unlock another person to be giving us some stuff. So I guess we're gonna go in this way, or yeah, let's just go up that direction. That's fine. We'll go up there to unlock this extra one, the high society. We'll do that. We'll unlock that. We can't do anything else for the time being, and our influence is pretty abysmal. So let's just jump into that, and I will leave the episode there. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. As always, please hit that like and subscribe button, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.